start by looking at the run form of two different runners. It's myself on the right and a runner that I was working with on the left. And this is a common mistake when people try to make the transition to a midfoot strike. They end up excessively wearing in their calf. They land too far on the ball of the foot, and it causes a lot of problems. It causes excessive load at the calf, possible injury there, overloading the Achilles tendon, things like that. So if we watch this runner on the left come through in the blue shirt, as he comes through with this right foot, you're going to see that he gets to a certain point. Okay, this is the defining moment of what's going to happen in our run form. Are we going to be a nice vertical shin and come down and land, or are we going to extend the foot a little extra and then reach for the ground? And you're going to see that he does that. His shin's going to tip backwards. He gets that little extra extension where now his shin's not vertical anymore and his foot's pointing down. So he has this open angle at his foot and ankle. What happens here when he does this is he excessively loads on the front of the foot. So you're going to get a lot of soreness towards the front of the foot, which is going to push up, and that's all controlled by the calf. The Achilles tendon, the calf, the Achilles tendon really does most of the stretch through mid-stance, so that's going to be causing excessive pull at the Achilles. But from a run form perspective, what's going to happen is it's going to cause him to slam down onto his calf, and then as he comes towards push-off, he's going to throw that into his next step, and it's going to drive him upwards. Ideally, we want to move forward as much as possible, not upwards and forward. So what he's doing is really taking himself and using that calf. You'll see it there again. He's using it as a diving board. What we want to see is something a little bit different. So the transition needs to look more like me on the right-hand side. We're running pretty much the exact same pace for this, so pace didn't make a difference. As you watch, as I come through, let's take the same foot. I get to a certain point. You're going to see my knee stop moving and my foot start to pendulum through, but I get to a certain point here, and I don't kick out any further. What I do is I put my foot straight to the ground, and that's what we're going to see. As I come down, my foot is nice and parallel to the ground, my shin is nice and vertical. I'm almost at a right angle from my shin to my foot, which allows me to distribute the weight through the whole foot, not excessively load the calf, and then I don't get the driving force backwards either. The ground's just pushing up. This back leg can take me right up and over the top, and I'm not excessively loading the calf. So think about when you're running, using the whole foot, and that foot needs to face parallel to the ground, facing straight ahead, not pointing downwards into the ground, and then that'll actually come through, and you'll do the same thing on the other side. You'll see my foot drift forward, get to this point, and now it comes down. It doesn't kick out a little bit more. I'm not landing towards the front of my foot. This is exactly what we want to see, but too often we see this. We see people come through and they try to overcompensate and they land too far on the ball of the foot and they point that foot down into the ground, causing a diving board effect. Are you looking to become a stronger, faster, and more well-rounded runner? Then jump on over to RunSmartOnline.com and take our 10-day free challenge. Try our run-specific, time-saving, and easy-access videos that let you get stronger from anywhere, whether it be at work, home, or on the road.